Lately, my career is on the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. With a research fellow who is protecting her job with nudity, and also later on the show, a pretty strange commodity on eBay that is getting expensive by the day. All that and much more on this week's episode of the exclusive show. I'm Musinguzi John, and let's get this started. Now, welcome to the show. Hell broke loose on Monday when a grown-up female adult, the names of Dr. Stella Nyanzi, with a PhD by the way, decided to strip naked to the knickers, of course protesting the closure of her office on the orders of Professor Mamdani Mahmoud, the boss of Makerere University Institute of Social Research. Of course, they accused the woman of so many things: insubordination, absconding from duty. She refused to teach the PhD students and supervising them, and of course using her MISA office for private business. Of course, the claims which she does what? She denies. In turn, she accuses Professor Mamdani Mahmoud, and this is a very important man, by the way. Listen to what she accuses her: a disrespectful, power-hungry old man. Of course, she said a lot of things on that day. Most of them were really, can't mention myself because they are rated PG-60.
No.
Cheetah is a criminal. James or Cheetah is a criminal.
Now, what impresses me about this country is that everything, good or bad, has fans. I can assure you, even Stella Nyanzi had fans on that day. But it looks like Stella Nyanzi just worsened the whole situation because before she did all that, what she did, the thing was about she can only return in her office if she can teach the PhD students. But now, her boss, Professor Mamdani, says she has to leave. Wherever this story goes, so shall we keep you posted. The status of unemployed graduates in this country is very dire. These days, it really doesn't matter whether you did a prestigious course or not. We are all candidates of unemployment. But have you ever graduated from campus and the course you graduated in is either scrapped off from the program or it is included in other bigger courses as just a mere course unit? That's what exactly happened this week at Makerere University when the Bachelors of Ethics and Human Rights was scrapped off or either restructured and included as a course unit on other programs. We talked to some of them.
The development guys, they fought and their battle. They fought their battle and they finally won. Even us, we are going to fight, getting morale from development studies students who fought and won.
It has been there for 5 years, and then after you tell us that it is going to be scrapped off, meaning I challenge your integrity because you're disorganizing not we, but the whole parties in the ethics and human rights. We have parents who are working for our money, we have our time, we invest a lot of everything. We've done a lot to be where we are right now.
In your SST and history class, you studied about this man, King Kabalega of Bunyoro. Many of us lauded him for being a very brave man. He was a very brave king. He never betrayed us like other kings who handed us to the colonies without even putting up a fight. Now, the people of Bunyoro have got a problem with the government for refusing to give him just a day in honor, in memory of him rather. So since 2013 there have been negotiations with the government, but it hasn't yielded fruit up to today. Officials from Bunyoro Kingdom say the Kabalega Day shouldn't be a subject of debate because the contribution of this mighty man cannot be equaled, and I kind of agree with them because right now, recently Luum Day was introduced. We have Janan Luum Day now. We have Valentine's Day. We have several roads we have Gaddafi Road. We have, even better, more interesting, we have Siedbury Avenue just next to our parliamentary building. For those who don't know, Siedbury is called Muhammad Siedbury. He was Somalia's president between 1969 to 1981 before, of course, after that, the Al-Shabaab took on the rampage. So I think giving Kabalega a day, I might go with that because it gets me to keep home for a day. It's a public holiday. Now eBay is an e-commerce site where you can go buy and sell things ranging from clothes, gadgets, phones, whatever. But recently there has been a commodity that has been really getting pricey by the day. And this commodity, ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister of the UK, David Cameron, is the commodity.
Ever fancied bagging yourself your very own Prime Minister? Well, this is your lucky day, because there's one going spare on eBay. Yes, someone has taken it upon themselves to auction off David Cameron. Why? Just for fun, we reckon, and probably to make a political statement about him needing to resign. The description lists him as a used Prime Minister, no longer needed. Needs a bit of TLC. No box or instructions. But if you want to snap him up, you've got to be prepared to travel to the capital. It continues. Buyer must collect, seller not prepared to touch item, pick up from central London, address will be supplied on completion of sale, buyer must arrange own transport. The condition field also describes him as for parts or not working. He's already proving quite popular, racking up 153 bids with the latest being for £65,900. And there are still 5 days to go. How much will he sell for? The listing might be removed by the time the auction ends, as clearly this is one huge joke.
Now I know so many of you are getting ideas on which Uganda politician to put on OLX for sale, but I must warn you, this is not Britain. You get yourself checked. Now City Television Uganda thanks you very much for being such a great viewer. On Facebook you can find us at City Television Uganda, and on YouTube it's the same, City Television Uganda, and on Twitter we are at City TV UG. Let's do this again next week. I'm Usinguzi John. Bye for now.